Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is George, and this is SaaS Master. Today, we're going to check out Socital, which is a pretty cool tool that it's going to let you segmentate users for your email campaigns. Now, heads up, this is not for everyone. This is a specific niche of business, and it's only for one domain each lifetime deal. So there's a lifetime deal that's going on for $95. But what I mean for a specific site, and it's not for everyone, is because what the special thing about Socital is that what it does, it lets you segmentate users by gender, age, and certain things that they like. So for example, if your website is about software, then maybe that's not it's not, there's no importance of knowing if they're female or male. But what about if you're selling like toys? You want to know if they're girls or boys, if they are like big adults, are they grandparents, are they like young? Are you selling clothes, women's clothes, men's clothes, or just all the variety that varies? Then you want to know how you're going to segmentate to actually get really good email campaigns. So in a sense, it's not for everyone, but it's a really, really good idea that they have this. I haven't thought about it, but it really is. So the lifetime deal that's going on right now starts off at $95. That means you only pay once and you have it forever. The link is going to be in the description. It's an affiliate link. I get a small commission. I don't get paid to say what I'm saying. I say whatever I want. And if you guys like the deal, then go ahead and grab it. You're not going to pay 1 cent more than what it is. So these are the deals that are going on, and it starts off at $95. Be aware that they're not stackable like other lifetime deals that you've seen. So you can see the amounts are not like stacking. So please check out what you need and buy the one that's specific for you. And what changes is the amount of pop-ups and analyzed emails. So that's what's different from each one. I'm not sure if later you test the $95 and you say, hey, you know what? Can I pay the difference and you bump it up? I'm not sure, but I mean, I guess they would want to, so that's an option. All right, so this is the dashboard, Socital. And like I said, what it does is capture emails and it segmentates the user. So you can create campaigns from different varieties. So let's create a campaign. And you got grow your email list, reduce cart abandonment, convert existing visitors, and boost seasonal sales. So depending on what you want to grab, you can use. So in this case, I'm going to use boost seasonal sales. Go next, and then you got more options. So what it does is going to help you select the correct campaign that you want. So let's select this one. Be the first to know about our upcoming seasonal offers. So that's kind of the deal of this pop-up. So let's check that out. Continue, and we got all these templates that we can select. So just select something nice that you would like. So for example, let's click this one. Continue, and what you can do. All right, let's create. This is test 11. All right, let's create it. And we can go ahead and activate the campaign, which is not ideal because you need to modify it. And you can go to edit campaign, which we're going to do right now. So right here, we got the basic information, the name, pop-up display, showcase. This is a Mother's Day. If you don't like the template you selected, you can select another one right here. All right, and click away, so we're okay. Next thing we can do is add the social media button. So you got Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, Twitter, and email. So this is the way that it's going to actually work. In social media, we all have a lot of information already stored there. So they know our age, they know our email, they know a bunch of things that we already like. And these are things that Facebook is willing to give away for marketing. So that's how this is how Socital grabs that information, and you can use it to create your custom email campaigns and actually segmentate for certain users. And why would you want to do this? Let's just say, for example, I'm a man and I buy a jacket for a woman because her birthday is in a week or two. And what's the site gonna think? Well, it's gonna think that I like women's clothes, or I'm a woman. But no, I'm a man, and what I want on my campaigns are man clothes and man sales and all that kind of good stuff. So that way the email who is sending the email campaign knows that it's for a certain gender, age, and type of personality. So it's going to send me that correct email campaign. Next thing we have is that we can modify title and subtitle. You can preview it as you go along. So for example, it says Black Friday deals. Let's just say Monday deals, and you can see it right on live right there. Integrations, you got Moosin, Bayado, MailChimp, Bronto, Campaign Monitor. These are integrations that will send the email automatically, but that's no problem. You can head on over to user list and grab the CSV and use it on any email campaign software that you use. No problems with that. Next thing we have right here to modify is the sign and content. Click on that. And we can change the image, we can change the size, we can change the website, the opt-out text, hide Socital branding, GDRP consent. You can add your own generic consent, marketing consent, change the look of the colors of the background, the buttons, hover, and all that good stuff. Next thing we have is success. So what happens when someone already applies and they put their email or they logged in with their social media? Well, this is what it's going to show up, and this is where you're going to modify it also. Really easy and straightforward. Behavior. So what is behavior? Behavior is the type of the way that the pop-up is going to show. So for example, by default is automatic pop-up. So once you open the page, it's going to show, which I think it's a really bad idea. Personally, I don't like to use that. I recommend exit intent or scroll. Exit intent is, for example, if you're actually seeing my mouse, all right, check my mouse. What exit intent is, if I head on over to close this tab, it's gonna pop up. So it makes the user think like, oh, what did I miss? So that's the exit intent. Next thing is a scroll, which that's the one I like. The scroll is, I could say after 50%, 70% of the scrolling page, it's gonna show the pop-up. Why would I want this? Because I know it's people that are probably interested in more offers or knowing more about the site. So that's where I want it to pop up. Instead of just showing at first glance, it shows it when they scroll. So that's the option. Next thing we have is targeting. Targeting is the show rule. Where do you want this to show? On all pages, certain pages, or like new visitors only, or visitors who already opt in won't get the same pop-up again, which is a pretty good idea, because if they already opt in, you don't want to show the same pop-up. So those are the options that we have. Now let me show you a quick way you're gonna see this. Let me open incognito tab. Sorry. All right, so I installed the HTML code on this side, and it's gonna open it. And what I have it set to is for scrolling. So let's wait for the site to pop up. I'm actually uploading something right now, so it's gonna be slow, but no worries, it should work. And what I have it set is to, I think, about 70%. So let's scroll down, right? And there it is. All right, so that's the pop-up that we got right there. In this case, I didn't put the social media buttons because I have to set up the API for each one. So it's pretty important that you guys know that. You got to set up an API for that to work. Not a big deal. It's free. It's not going to cost you. It's going to take you a little bit of time in doing it in Facebook Developer or Twitter Developer, which is easy and straightforward. Oh, let me close this. All right, so that's how it's going to show. Other things that we got is the data collect. We're going to remove here. Sorry, user list. Once you have users working and you got the whole bunch of lists, you can see them right here. You would see their email, first name, gender, age, location, providers, acquisition date, acquisition time, audience, and all that good stuff. It's gonna let you grab the emails for certain campaigns. So if you want to send it just to women, that campaign, you select women. Up certain age, so just say you're gonna, let's show 40% discount sale for like something really cool for like teens. So you select that age range, and you're gonna use that. You can export it right here. Like I said, you can use CSV, which you can use in any single place that you want, or you can use the other ones that like Magento, MailChimp, Boyato, Pronto, and all those ones. Next thing we have is a custom audience. Once you got all the information from users that they're logging in with their social media accounts, you get a whole bunch of information, including, so for example, you got gender right here, age range. I love what age range has, because I like to segment. I would love to segmentate if I have a site, for example, selling clothes, because I don't want to send like an email campaign for like adult, like high, like what would you say, 50-year-old adult type of clothes to 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds. Of course not, right? So you want to segmentate that, and you can do this right here. Facebook likes, languages, you got languages they'll tell you, English speakers, acquisition dates, social login providers, source, email, and of course we got the filters over here by gender, age range, influence, location, source, Facebook likes, more filters like identity, acquisition, engagement, e-commerce, interest, and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool if you have a website that would take advantage of this SaaS. So if you think that you have a site, or you might have a site that you would need this, I really recommend it. I like I told you, I never thought of something like this. I just say, hey, once you get an email, you send out an email campaign, right? But having a way to segmentate if they're man or woman or the age range, for me, it's like super important. If I had a clothing store, a toy store, or just any type of store that has to do with like a whole bunch of sales, like general site, so you can actually segmentate for the right product for that right person. So that's how this works. That is Socital. If you guys want to grab it, the link is going to be in the description. Thank you guys for watching. My name is George, and this is SaaS Master. I'll see you guys later.